Hey guys, how's it going? I really hoped that I wouldn't have to say this again, but it's been a while. Essentially, a bunch of things happened, and either way, I have a lot of exciting stuff to talk to you guys about, including Quest 2 Pro, including delays on the PSVR 2, Cambria, a new Quest update, and overall just so much more. So, as usual, in case you guys like this one, slap that little red button down below, and let's get right into it. So, essentially, the very first thing I have for you guys today is the Meta Quest V39 update. This isn't a very large update, it's not even an incredibly exciting one. Not that many new features, mainly bugs fixes and quality of life improvements. But let me tell you all about it. The V39 update is about to start rolling out to owners, and considering this news is old, you might already have it. The latest update on the platform brings the Share to Headset feature over to iOS, originally only available to Android. This feature lets you share content from your Oculus app over to your headset. Meta is also graduating the Quest multitasking features, including the navigating multiple Quest 2 windows, from experimental over to the officially enabled ones. That means that the options are now available as standard, even though there's no dramatic change in how they actually work. Well, it's always nice seeing features jump over from experimental to official. It means they're working, it means people enjoy them, and it means the company essentially, well, won over in what they were trying to do. Finally, there's a new mountain study environment for home. It's a typically idyllic scene with sweeping vistas and more. And that's about it. As I said, this update isn't incredibly large. Overall, though, it's an update, and I mean, bug fixes and things like that are always nice to be seen. So, I'm quite happy with that. Let's hop onto the Meta Quest Pro headset. Meta Quest Pro? Damn, that's a mouthful for some reason. Okay, sadly, it's Bradley has been doing a ton of research, publishing a ton of videos, whether it's on Cambria, whether it's on the Quest Pro, Quest 2 Pro, whatever, and now we've got Kuo. Meta's Pro headset launches H2 with 2K per eye mini LED. Supply chain analyst Minchi Kuo is reiterating some interesting claims about Meta's upcoming Pro headset. Back in January, Kuo released a report claiming a headset he called the Oculus Quest 3 will launch in the second half of the year, has two 2.48-inch panels, mini LED with 2K per eye, has dual element pancake lenses, and should ship 1 to 2 million units this year. However, whereas his report in January called the headset the Quest 3, he now thinks the new model's name will be the Meta Quest Pro. Meta Quest 2 Pro. Yes. Meta hasn't yet revealed the official name, specs, or the price of Project Cambria, but it isn't a Quest 3, has high-resolution color pass-through, has a more compact design thanks to multi-element pancake lenses used instead of Fresnel lenses, has eye tracking and face tracking, and will launch in 2022. Mark Zuckerberg referred to Cambria as the first of a new product line, separating from the Quest product line that seems to suggest Cambria won't be called the Quest 2 Pro, though it seemingly was once called a Quest Pro. So the Quest 2 Pro and Project Cambria are two completely different headsets. Project Cambria probably more likely being launched for enterprise or professional users, while the Oculus Quest 2 Pro presumably launched more at users like you and I. But of course, we know nothing about this. None of this is official. It's all leaks, speculation. It's all very exciting though, as the date seems to be coming closer and closer, and we're getting more and more information on it. It's like the AirBridge dongle that we were talking about last video. Things seem to be leaking in the firmware one by one, and sadly it's Bradley and Basti seem to have access to the firmware of Seacliff since they've been posting about it on Twitter. All of this is super exciting, and I cannot wait to see where it takes us. Horizon is seemingly now going to allow creators to sell virtual items, also known as NFTs, I think. I'm not really into NFTs, so I guess Meta is testing out new tools to pay creators building in Horizon Worlds. The latest move by Meta follows similar efforts by Rec Room and Roblox to pay creators, with Horizon Worlds monetization starting as an initial test with a handful of creators that will let them sell virtual items and effects within their worlds. For example, someone could sell and create an attachable accessory for a fashion world, or offer paid access to a part of the world, according to a Meta blog post. A lot of people are going to be incredibly unhappy about this. A lot of people are just going to think it's the right way to go. I mean, creators do deserve payment for their hard work. I feel it's only fair. I personally agree with this. What I don't necessarily agree with is the next part of this piece of news, as Meta plans to take nearly 50% of creators' earnings in Horizon's worlds. This week, Meta announced that it was beginning to sell tools to creators that can sell things inside of Horizon worlds to earn real money. Now the company has offered up more detail about how this will work, including fees creators will have to pay on earnings through the platform. Speaking to Road to VR about new selling tools being made available to creators in Horizon Worlds, Meta explained that anything sold in Horizon Worlds will be subject to the same 30% fee the company charges developers selling apps through its VR platform, and then an additional 25% fee on top of the remaining amount. The company provided the following example. If a creator sells an item for $1, then the Meta Quest store fee will apply, and that's 30 cents. And the Horizon platform fee will then follow, which is 0.17 cents, leaving 0.53 cents for the creator. I don't agree with that. I guess upcharges are going to be a thing. Essentially, a creator is going to have to sell something for more in order to make what they actually want to make or feel they deserve. But do let me know your opinion down below, as I do think opinions here could be completely split. We have a competitor to the Oculus Quest. Well, sort of. To some people, a competitor, to others, not at all. As the Pico Neo 3 Link, costing €449 for a standalone VR headset that is launching in Europe. The Pico Neo 3 standalone headset is soon to be sold to consumers in Europe as the Pico Neo 3 Link. Pico, which was acquired by TikTok owner ByteDance back in 2021, made the announcement at the Laval virtual event in France today. The Neo 3 Link will cost €449 with limited quantities available. It will first ship in Germany, where the Quest 2 isn't sold, then France, Spain, and the Netherlands in May. The UK, £399, and Italy will follow in June. So this is quite interesting. A lot of people would pay a ton for a headset that doesn't have the Meta or Facebook login requirement, but what I see here is people having more issue with ByteDance owning the company, but of course that is all up to your personal opinion. Another something, of course, is the platform. The platform would need to be good in order for people to want to buy, and Meta having the largest built-up platform right now, the largest amount of games, well, of course, all that would need to somehow transfer to the Pico. You wouldn't want to buy the Pico at €449 if you're only getting a handful of games. With the Quest having an absolutely growing platform, you'd kind of need to have the same. Of course, if SideQuest, for example, also worked on the Pico, that could expand that library greatly. For example, I know, speaking to the Questcraft developers in the past, I think we were talking about that possibly being able to completely transfer over to something like the Pico, supporting OpenXR. It's going to be very interesting. I can't wait for it to come out and people to start testing it, and I might try to get my hands on one as well. Do let me know what you think down below. Meta plans AR glasses for 2024, so that's quite a while away, but I mean, we already knew that they weren't going to be coming anytime soon. I mean, small form factor AR glasses made like something that you can wear out on the street and not look like a complete idiot. Having them work well with all the controls and everything will take time. But it seems Meta is being ambitious and trying to get those out for 2024. Personally, I'm really excited for them. You know, as I tend to say, I'm already wearing glasses. Might as well attach a bunch of tech to them and make them work nicer. But do let me know what you think down below. Would you guys use Meta's AR glasses, especially with the wristband, the Neuro wristband that will allow you to control things directly in front of you with just the flick of a wrist? The Vive Focus 3 gets OpenXR support, in case you guys are interested in that kind of stuff. I know we have some developers watching the channel, so I do like bringing these kinds of news to you as well. The Vive Focus 3, of course a headset made by HTC, has now received beta OpenXR support. OpenXR is the open standard API for VR and AR development. So yeah, again, in case you're into that kind of stuff, OpenXR, you know, being a universal platform that developers can create for, and then it automatically transfers to all other XR devices. I love it. I absolutely love it. And finally, the PSVR 2 and Apple's headset seem to be delayed till 2023. Now, with all the shortages and everything still happening and still going on, I'm honestly not very surprised, but I know a lot of people that are very excited for the PSVR 2 and Apple's headset, so let's read along and see what's happening. A prominent display supply chain analyst thinks the PSVR 2 and Apple's headset are delayed till 2023. Ross Young, CEO of Display Supply Chain Consultants, tweeted the claim in a reference to DSCC's latest biannual augmented and virtual reality display technologies and market report. In late February, YouTube channel PSVR Without Parole claimed to have sources for PSVR 2's launch window being Q1 2023. Sony hasn't yet announced a release window for the PlayStation VR 2, but opening signups in February to be notified when pre-orders will launch. As such, we can't be sure whether this is truly a delay or Sony's plan all along. Young also claims Apple's headset is delayed till 2023. This echoes a report by Bloomberg in January, which claims the product's release may have slipped into 2023 due to challenges related to overheating, cameras, and software. I mean, again, seeing all of these things, especially with Apple, they like having everything be absolutely perfect. I'm not very surprised. But do let me know what you think down below. Well, that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Sorry if I am a little bit dead inside. I am very dead inside still. It's going to take me a while to get over the fact that I managed to fail my driving test for something that was completely unrelated to driving. In fact, I was told by my examiner that I drive very well, and then he proceeded to fail me. It hurts. It hurts a lot. Some of you might just think it's nothing, but to me, it's big, and I hope you can respect that. Either way, I'm going to do my very best to continue bringing you videos with a smile on my face, but that is going to be it. In case we don't see each other till after Easter, I hope you all have a fantastic Easter. I'm all alone at home right now. Family's gone to Croatia. I was supposed to go, but I had the test. Either way, I'm Mysticle. If you guys like this one, slap that like button. If you disliked it, I guess this button works too, but please do let me know why down in the comment section below. In case you guys would like to support the channel, we have a Patreon down below. We also have a merch store down below with merch that does not put a huge ad on your body. Thank you so much to the Patreons supporting this channel. You guys help me out a ton, paying my bills, paying my subscriptions here and there, and overall helping me make these videos better. Thank you all so much for watching. And as usual, in case you guys want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel, make sure to smack that subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.